What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode here on Seek Thrill Outdoors. And we're back out for a little pre-fishing. I got a 2-day tournament coming up here Saturday, Sunday, and yeah, we're gonna see what we can do. Unfortunately, well, not really unfortunately, we're only gonna get about 3 days of pre-fishing in. Monday obviously was Labor Day weekend, so we spent some time up at the camper doing a little bit of pan fishing this weekend, just to kind of go out and do something a little different. Had a little bit of luck doing that, but nothing crazy. So anyways, we're gonna get Tuesday. We're gonna run down and fish the upper end of the pool. We don't have a whole lot of knowledge on it. We've seen it, but that's about it. Have never bass fished up there, so we're gonna kind of hop around, fish some stuff that looks good, fish some more wing dams, because this pool is usually pretty good to us for smallmouth, and then go from there. And then Thursday we're just gonna run some stuff that we've done well on in the past and see if there's any fish there, and hope that they group back up there. And then Friday we'll just kind of pick whichever section of the river did best and just kind of branch out from that and try and find some more areas. So come along with us as we go out and chase some of the real mean, aggressive smallies, and hopefully find some largemouth along the way. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Slowly getting there, but it seems like we kind of plateaued. And if you enjoy the video, make sure and give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down, and we will catch you guys out on the water.
No, I got it. You want me to net it? I mean, that was quite comical to watch, just saying. Got it. Ooh. That feels good.
Double up.
The bad part was I wasn't even paying attention to mine. I just went to reel in my slack and I noticed it was not slack, it was swimming. Come here, buddy. Get on. Yours was bigger.
Oh, cool double.
We'll get a picture if we can. You know, if a fish comes up and bites your pole, you're screwed, and it's gonna go out with all my rods.
Guess I ain't landing. Either skill's dead or it's broke.
Yours was bigger by a lot.
Yeah, but probably, I bet that fish is only through the corner.
Quit. Quit. You are being naughty.
That might be a tree.
I don't know what it is, but I got hammered on it twice. The first one, though, was the hardest that I've ever done. I mean, I about lost my pole. The second one was probably about that size.
Mine didn't even, he didn't even hit it. He just had tension.
Yeah, mine was a bit, so I was trying to reposition to get right, and holy, I don't know what that is, but there's something good here, big here. Don't know what. That would make a lot of sense, but I didn't give it time that time. As soon as I felt the first tap, I set hook this time. Evidently, he wants some Mercedes water. Well, you have to get in the right spot. It's like the corner over there. Because after that last bite, I literally cast the exact same spot. Didn't quite even make it to it. And he bit, oh, buddy. I'm sorry. Yes. Should I put Mountain Dew down him? Or poor carpet. Have you fished here before?
Yeah,
that dam got a lot of water on it.
yeah, there's
Yeah, this one's got, I mean, it's got a lot of water. Ooh, Logan just got, we're catching a shit ton of fish. I mean, nothing really over 2.5, but here, if you catch 12 pounds both days, you're normally pretty close to a damn check, so. And I mean, we're trying not to hook too many, but. Why do you always get the big ones? I get the fun size ones. I'm pretty sure he was running with us forever, but I couldn't tell.
Another double.
This double's not quite as impressive.
Just train wreck and ruin every plastic.
Hey, if you catch the 6 inches, they don't ruin your plastic.
That's not how much how we
There, I finally felt the dam. Hang on. Get down. Oh, come on.
probably over.
I didn't even think it was going to be that big. Yeah, that would probably be a good idea. Ow! I wasn't going to set the hook, but he wasn't letting it go. Bud, I am barefoot. Quit. Remind me never to go barefoot in the boat again. Oh my god. Did you get bit again?
No. I was trying to film you when you could pick him up and show me the camera.
Alright, here you go.
I already turned it off now.
I didn't.
Mm-hmm. Is that all that's in there?
I just need you not in my way and I can reach up there. You just got to keep us off the dam. What are you throwing?
Yeah. A lot of fish here.
Whew.
Hook him. You're gonna have to weed through all the small ones to find a good one, but
Me, not you. You cast up and get a good one.
that one wasn't good.
He was still a keeper. He wasn't 6 inches.
Well,
Yeah, I'd rather catch a 12-incher than a 6-incher.
I want to throw a spook and see if the blow is good.
Go for it. It ain't gonna hurt nothing.
Well, everything
Well,
other than one fish is pretty small.
I think yours was longer than you think it was. I can't see shit. I'm just casting. Oh shit. Oh.
I think that fish is bigger than the one from up above.
It is. That is a giant. I say get the. You want to take some pictures quick though?
Yeah.
While that's going? That is a toad. It's gotta be 6.
Yeah, he's 6 pounds. Get your phone ready. Come on, dude.
Move your hand if you can.
You can. Got a good one? You sure?
Yep.
See you, big girl. Well, guys, that's going to conclude our first day of pre-fishing. Actually turned out to be a fairly good day, and basically all we were doing was targeting wing dams, island points, sand drops, and also all sorts of main river stuff. This pool, we really enjoy searching and trying to find them really good schools of smallmouth, and that's basically what we just kind of put our minds to on the first day, and kind of get a lay of the land up in the top end of this pool. Like I said before, we hadn't been up there before, so this was kind of our first maiden voyage, and turned out to be a pretty darn good one. Caught a lot of fish. Our biggest 5, I would say, probably went 16, 17 pounds, especially with that last one that Alicia caught there at the very end of the video. Unfortunately, we didn't have very good footage of it because it was pretty much, we pulled up to this first wing dam, her first cast out there, and bam, right away, and we were only probably 10 yards from the dam, the front of the boat anyways, so that would put her maybe 13, 14 yards from the dam, and by the time she set the hook on him, he was right at the boat. So it just kind of happened so quick, we really didn't get a whole lot of footage of it, but you guys at least got to see the fish come in. And then lo and behold, go figure, the scale decides not to work. So we switched batteries in it, we tore it apart, we tried to figure out if there was a loose connection somewhere, couldn't figure it out. Of course, it was at the end of the day. There was one boat that ran by us, and that was before we even knew that our scale wasn't working. So after comparing him size-wise, from length and like girth around him, comparing that back to her 5.5, that was 2 years ago now, I think. Putting them side by side, going through pictures and stuff, this fish had to have been over 6 pounds. We showed numerous guys out of our club. They kind of were thinking the same thing, and so that's just kind of a rough estimate. You know, unfortunately, we can't really put a weight on it and say exactly what it was, but it was an absolute stud. Biggest smallmouth I've ever seen on the river. Between everything that we've caught and seeing smallmouth come in at tournaments on the Mississippi. But anyways, we had a good day out there, and as soon as that happened, when we were heading back up to the camper to load up for the next day to come back down and move into the house, we actually made a pit stop at Cabela's to pick up another scale, because we knew we needed one for the tournament just in case that we needed to call fish out, and unfortunately we don't have a balance beam either. So all in all, great day on the water. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the next episode. It's going to be the 2 other days of pre-fishing that we had, and yeah, hopefully we can find these big ones come tournament time.